friends, Jackie Bolhuis from Klompen Stampers. Are you ready to make a SIP card? Now, if you're new to following me, you're probably saying, SIP? What the heck is that? SIP stands for Stamps, Ink, and Paper. I believe strongly that when you're stamping, sometimes we just need to do super quick and easy, and just using a SIP really is all we need, stamps, ink, and paper. Sometimes I think we get so wrapped up in all the stuff and feeling like we need to have so much stuff that I like to bring it back to what I call my SIP series and make a card with just stamps, ink, and paper. Great way to whip out a whole bunch of cards. And today I was kind of thinking like thank you cards for an event, a wedding, a shower, something like that. We're using Good Morning Magnolia again. Now, hopefully you're not sick of this stamp set. I've used it a lot recently because it is my featured online stamping class that you can get for free up through August 10th if you place an order with me. Now, I'm not here to really talk about that, so make sure you follow the link back over to my website, and over there I have all the details on how you can get that class for free, or you can purchase the class if you don't want to order. But I wanted to share one more project using the stamps that come in the featured bundle. So if you participated in the class, remember you're going to get 12 tutorials for 12 different cards. But over the last week and a half-ish or so, I've shared several other projects with this. So if this is on your list, grab it because I've got so many stamping ideas for you. You're going to use this stamp set and bundle a lot. And that's always my goal. I want you to, when you buy products, to use them a lot and make a lot of different things with them. Now, enough babbling. I want to flip this camera down. We're going to make a SIP card. And I'm also going to show you how you can take that SIP card and step it up just a teeny tiny bit. So let's get started. Like I said, we're just using a SIP. Stamps, Good Morning Magnolia. Ink, I have the terracotta tile stamp pad as well as my Memento Black. And then for paper, I have the note cards and envelopes. I love these for making quick and easy cards because you get a pack of 20, they're already scored. It's the heavy Whisper White, so you don't feel like you have to do a lot of layering on it. And you get the envelopes and you get it all together. You get 20 of these. Great way to whip out a whole bunch of cards. Now, like I said, we're using Good Morning Magnolia, so I've got the big old stamp already mounted on one of my blocks here. And because this kind of wants to pop up, I like to open it a little bit here so it lays flatter. But with these big stamps, I always like to ink them upside down. It's a lot easier to make sure you got good coverage on there. So just tap your pad on it, get it inked up really well. And then we're going to come over here to our note card and we're going to go on a little bit of an angle. Now I want to leave some space over here for my greeting. And I always like to have stuff kind of run off the edges. I don't know, I just kind of like that look. So there we go. There is our flower. And like I said, this would be a great card like if you needed to do bridal or wedding or any type of thank you card. And we're just going to use the thanks, and we'll do this in black over here on the right. So there's the front of our card. And then let's flip it over, and for the inside, we're going to finish it off with the greeting that is also in all these stamps are in this Good Morning Magnolia set. Let's make sure we don't go upside down. I know I am really bad about not putting my stickers on my stamps. So I've just never really used them, so I never put them on there. So we'll finish it off that way, and then we'll just take the smaller flower here, and we'll stamp a couple of those. So there's the inside of our card. And then always stamp your envelopes. Remember, we don't want any naked envelopes going through the mail. So we'll stamp a couple of those. And there we go. That easy, we have a SIP card. So you could make a whole package of these really quick. This would even make a great gift for like a bridal shower to give to the bride for her to do for her thank you cards. You know, use whatever color kind of coordinates with her wedding. Now I want to show you how you can take the same card and step it up just a teeny tiny bit if you feel like you want to do a little bit more. So this time I have a scrap of Whisper White, and we're going to stamp the very same flower on there. And since it's a scrap, I can turn this however I want. I want to make sure I fit the whole flower, give it some good pressure. There's our image. And now this time we're going to use the die. Okay, the Good Morning Magnolia is a bundle. So if you purchase it with the coordinating dies, you save 10% on it. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this die and run over to my Big Shot and cut this out for you. There we go, and we can just pop it out of there. Now remember, you have until August 10th to pick up my online class that has 12 tutorials for 12 different projects, all using this stamp set and dies. You know, if you already have it, you can purchase something else to still get the class for free, or if you haven't picked this set up yet, it really, I think, is going to become a staple and you're going to use it a lot. Now, we're going to take these exact same note card. Let's go ahead. We're going to make a thank you card again. So let's go ahead and put our thanks on there, like so. Now we're going to take the die cut piece and we're going to put dimensionals on it. Now, I want to be a little bit careful here, and you'll see why. I'm kind of keeping the dimensionals to the center. Oops, that one came off funny. Yeah, like I said, you'll see why here in just one second. Okay, so we've got our dimensionals. Oop, that one, paper didn't come off the back of that. Let's see, let's stick that back on there. You know, dimensionals are one of those things I think I add to almost every order because I want to make sure I never, ever run out of them. So I use a lot of them. See, these don't want to come off so good today. There we go. Then I'm going to take my flower and I'm going to stick it on here, kind of working around my thanks. I don't want to go off the fold. Okay, so we'll go ahead, get as much of this on here as we can and stick it down. And then I just need to grab my snips. And all I'm going to do is I'll flip it over so I can see from the back side. And I am going to just cut off anything that's overhanging. So really this card is made exactly the same as the first one, but I didn't stamp on the card itself. I stamped and I popped it up with dimensionals. Look at the difference by just doing that. It adds just that extra little touch. Now, if you don't have the dies, say you picked up just the stamp set, this is a pretty easy one to just kind of fussy cut around it. And then I'd go ahead and I'd stamp the inside the exact same way in the envelope. And there we have a thank you card. So there you go, guys. Super simple. SIP card, stamps, ink, and paper. It's really all you need to make some quick and easy cards. Now remember, August 10th is the deadline. Now if you are watching this video after August 10th, the class is not available for free with a purchase any longer, but you can still purchase the class. Those will continue to be available. And again, it's 12 projects, step-by-step tutorial, along with a video with a bunch of tips for making cards using the Good Morning Magnolia stamp set. So as always, if you have questions, make sure to let me know. I'm here to help you with all your stamping needs, stamping questions. If you're looking for a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator, send you a catalog, and help you in any way that I can. So until I stamp with you again, have a stamp happy day.